What's up racers, RacerBeast here and welcome back to another CSR 2 video. Now in this video we are having a look at arguably the best tier for live racing car in my opinion at this moment. This is the Audi RS6 Avant. Okay, now this was recently made available to players. I think it was a milestone price car, and in my opinion this is the tier 4 equivalent of Jesco, okay, when it comes to live racing. Absurd number of evo points at minimal upgrades, capable of achieving a super low performance point high evo setup. Okay, now there is a very similar car to this and it's the RS7 Sportback. I'm going to make a video on that car as well. And both of these cars are great for live racing. Okay, so both of them are Audis, and you won't get wrong with either of them. Okay, but for this video I'm going to show you a live racing setup for the RS6 Avant. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into the setup. Now as far as the upgrades go, I have engine at stage 3, turbo at stock, intake at stage 3, nitrous at stage 5, body at stage 5, tires at stage 5, and transmission at stage 5. So this gives me a performance point of 615 and evo point of 1823. So a super low performance point high evo setup here. As I always said, having a low pp high evo setup gives you a good advantage in lobby matchmaking. Quite often you will get placed into lobbies where your opponents are running slower than you to begin with, and as long as you control your runs, it will stay that way for a long time. You won't get bumped up that easily. Okay, and in case of the Audi RS6 Avant, definitely since it has such an absurd low pp high evo setup, it will definitely have a lobby advantage. Okay, so with that being said, let's have a look at the tuning for this setup. Now keep in mind, as far as the tuning goes, your tuning might be slightly different than mine depending upon what fusions you have, but this is just to give you a baseline. Okay, so for me, nitrous all the way to the right, final drive at 3.32 and tire pressure at 8 psi. So this gives me a dyno of 12.019. So I'm aiming for a 12.0 lobby, but as I said before, there are chances you can get placed into a slower lobby as well. Okay, such as maybe a 12.2 or a 12.4, okay, where you have an advantage over your opponents. They are running much slower than you. So this is the setup, guys. Now before we get into live races, let's do a test run, and I will also show you the shift pattern at this setup. Now the shift pattern is slightly different from normally what you will use at the max setup. So let me show you that now. Here we go. You will aim for a perfect start. Okay, and then you will do 2 early shifts somewhere around 4000 rpm on the second and third gear. Hit nitrous after that, and rest all will be either dip good or early perfect shifts. Anything is fine. So let me show you what do I mean by doing a run now. Here we go. Okay, so let's see what we ran there. Okay, we ran an 11.965 with a dyno of 12.019. So this car is beating dyno, no issues there. But remember, since you have a low pp high evo setup like this, you don't need to go all out. You definitely don't need to beat dyno. It's all about controlling your runs. Okay, because you anyways have a lobby advantage, and as you should try to go as low as you can and still get those wins. Okay, otherwise you will risk getting bumped up. So that's it for this setup, guys. Now I'm going to show you a few live races with the RS6 Avant, but I'm going to stop my commentary. Enjoy the live races, guys. This is RacerBeast signing off. See you in another video. Bye.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul.